everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly reads for February 2020. If you are new to my channel, then welcome to you. For the monthly reads, I normally premeditate on the cards so they're all ready, but this month I do want to read them off the bat, so to speak, and shuffle them live. But I did do my meditative poetry, which I've got written on the back of this card here, which I'll just move out the main frame for the moment. This month as well, I did have songs pop in my head, so I have put a link in the description box below that I thought tied in with my poetry, and felt like I needed to put that message out there for the lyric content of the song for you as well, Libra. And what I do as well is I like to pull a charm at the end of the reading which ties up the reading. The cards I'm using are the Good Tarot by Colette-Baron-Reid. I have the Wisdom of the Oracle, also by Colette-Baron-Reid, and I have the Animal Spirit animal cards because I like to do a general read, and then I like to put a romantic element for those who want to know about what's happening with their love life, etc., partnerships in their life at the current time. So without further ado, I'm going to start shuffling for my lovely Librans. Okay, now Libra, when I was meditating for you for the month of February, I had just felt like I was wearing lead boots, literally, Libs, wearing lead boots like you were taking 3 steps forward and 10 steps back. Okay, now this is not going to resonate with everybody, and I will touch on certain different aspects as we go through with whatever comes out on the cards as well, Libra. But I just felt a really low energy for you, Libs, for going into February. I just feel January has been a hard month, okay, for some of you health-wise as well, in getting issues sorted out and still having things to be looked at. I felt that on the financial side of things, some of you were waiting for a claim to finalise. That seems to have been going on forever, amen, sort of thing. But I do feel you will get a closure off that. I think it's not going to happen straight off the bat, but I reckon middle of March you may get some kind of feedback on that, legal matters of where you're waiting for issues to be resolved. So that's what I was picking up when I was doing my meditative poetry little bits for you, and it was saying don't give up. I feel some of you are literally giving up on yourself. I felt like some of you picked up a little bit at the end of November last year, but again, because of things going on, you know, some of you have sunk back to that low mood levels, okay, of, you know, why should I really bother, why should I waste my energy? And I do feel that some people have disappointed you as well, Libra, going into January. Somebody's shown their true colours, and even though you haven't said anything, okay, you've observed and taken stock of that as well. So let's have a look what the cards are coming out saying for you, Libra. So we have the Messenger of Air with the Ten of Earth, with the Empress and the Love card. Okay, so I'm doing the general collective to start with. Messenger of Air, this is your energy that I'm feeling here. This is your low energy levels. This is your mind just going like there's just a worrying aspect where some of you aren't sleeping properly at the moment. Literally, you just feel like you've been through a battle, Leaves. Literally been through a battle. With the Ten of Earth, however, this is where I picked up on those waiting on the financial, legal matters to be sorted, whether you're waiting for money to be coming in, whether this is inheritance from someone who passed away just before Christmas. But it's saying here, okay, that is going to start, as I said, before I even turn these cards over, the material side of things, Leaves, is going to be you know, you are going to be provided for. There's no worries financially, okay? There's no worries financially where you're thinking, you know, are you going to get a positive outcome on a financial situation? That is going to be coming out with a positive, okay? Basically, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh dear, that's a ghost just come. Once I come through, I always get sneezes when I feel like spirit's near. Okay, hang on a sec. Let me just have a look what I've got coming through. Okay. I feel like it's the universe, spirit, trying to say, don't give up on yourself. Because, you know, when I said at the start, I felt like some of you had got to that low mood again, and literally feel like, some of you feel like you're just literally dying from the outside. Was it from the inside? Yeah, dying from the inside out. Okay, with the Empress card here, it's just this low energy, this low feeling that some of my Libs going into February are feeling. The card here with the lion and the person you know, slumped over. When I say slumped over, I'm not looking at it from a love aspect here, because obviously this can be used in the love aspect, but I'm going on the general collective. This is your energy. This is literally, I want to move that over there. I feel like I want to move that out of the way because I want to concentrate on these three cards. Libra, you are feeling like you've been pulled through a hedge backwards. You are feeling tired. You are feeling no energy, and I feel these are the Librans who have been suffering with their health, okay, literally suffering with their health. But it's saying here, that's why I sneezed, it's spirit saying, look, okay, even though you feel like you're on your own, you feel like there's no help there, to know that the spiritual realms are supporting you, okay. The pillars here on either side of this picture is the strength that you cannot see, that you are being supported. And that's why I sneeze, because I feel there's somebody in spirit around you, and I feel like a parent figure, okay, somebody you classed as a parent figure is supporting you here. They are closer to you than you realise, and they are acting as your backbone, okay, they're acting as your backbone. So even though this is how you are feeling, okay, because I always look at this as like a dying bouquet, and it's alright, I'm just taking some information that's been sent down to me, just bear with us 1 sec. Okay, I'm feeling a message is coming through for, now this could just be for one Libran out there. There is somebody who is struggling from the loss of a child, okay, a loss of a child around a Libran family, or if it's a Libran yourself who's had a miscarriage or lost a child. This is what I'm feeling now. This is a message that is coming through for a Libran here. That's why the spirit message is coming through, saying you feel lost at the minute. You feel absolutely lost because of the grief that you are picking up from the loss, and I want to say child, okay. But it's saying here, this spirit who I feel is and I want to say a female, more so than a male, I feel in spirit now. Who I'm picking up with, it's a female in spirit who is offering you the support here of what you've just recently gone through, of a loss, and you can't get your head round what happened. No, it's not just a simple situation of somebody having a miscarriage, which is devastating as it is. There's a complication here. They're telling me there was a complication in the birth of this child, and I feel negligence either through the medical profession why this child was lost, okay. I feel it was lost in the birthing process, or not long after the child was born. There was some issue, but I do feel the hospital or the medical profession who were involved at the time, there was and that spirit is saying there's a negligent issue there that you're aware of, and that's why the Ten of Earth is coming into the frame for this person who I'm connecting with. It's a legal suing matter that you'll be suing the hospital or the medical or the doctor or whoever where this child was lost. Now this is just going to resonate with a small minority of people here, because I had that sneezing and I felt the spirit sense, and I felt it was a mother figure offering the support here, trying to literally embrace you, to say it was foul play by the medical profession that you lost your child. Okay, I'm not going to talk any further on that because it's upsetting enough to even comprehend of what's gone on, but I have to just read, guys, of what comes out to me on these cards. So that's what I was picking up there. I'm just going to shuffle one of these cards now for an outcome, but it's yeah, it's quite a raw subject, that is, but like I say, I can only go with what I'm fed. So let's have a look what we've got here. But for the general collective there, it's about your own health, okay? You're feeling like you want to give up on you, but the spirit is saying to you, because I have got spiritual entities around you giving you support as well on the general, whose health, you've been going round in circles trying to resolve your own health issues, and literally you feel like you want to give, your mind space is thinking you just want to throw the towel in on yourself, and it's saying no, you're not going to do that, because you will get the support here, okay? And it will come to a completion, and with the Ten of Earth on that aspect of your own health, on the general, you have literally spent money, okay? You have literally spent a heap of money trying to resolve your health issues, but it's saying here, you are going to get the answers, okay? You are going to get the answers here. But you've got to start believing. Because if you sit there, okay, and think, I ain't going to bother, what's the point? I'm not well, I'm never going to get better, you never, ever give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself, okay? And that's the message I was feeling for the general collectives of Libra. So, okay. We have clean it up. Now, on the situation with the person losing the child, okay, the clean it up here is literally, you have got to clean the matter up of the negligence of what's gone on there, and that's why you have got to go down the solicitor legal side of things here to get justice, so that issue can be cleaned up and you can then have closure on that. Because some of you who've gone through that are blaming yourself, and it's saying, spirit have come in and said, no, it isn't you. There was some kind of misdemeanor had gone on, something was not dealt with correctly by the hospital at the time, why you sadly lost that child. But to have comfort that child is in spirit now with that female figure that I picked up on, okay? So that's what I felt on that aspect of it. On the general aspect, the clean it up is about, come on, clean it up, clean up these dark thoughts, these self-sabotaging, I'm going to, giving up on yourself. It's about cleaning your act up, Libs, cleaning your own act up here. Some of the things that you do, Libra, you're your own worst enemy. Some of you I'm connecting with, okay? So it's about that message there, clean it up, clean your act up, and stop this self-sabotaging with your health, okay? It may be you're suffering, you could be in real pain and everything else, but it's saying here, you've got to start having that positive mindset that you can approach this in a positive way. So I'm just going to pull out another couple of cards for you, Leaves. And I want to say breathe as well. take time to breathe. Some of my Librans out there, yeah, they address that they've got issues themselves, but in order for them to deal with it, they're running around looking after everybody else and sort of cleaning everybody else's act up. But it's saying you've got to direct it to yourself, okay? Because you have issues. You've got to address your issues, okay? So let's have a look what we've got here. So we have the fish and the crocodile, okay? Now I'm going to take you as the crocodile here, Libra, okay? The alchemical sign of water. And we've also got the fish, which is also the alchemical sign of water. Now, if I looked to feeding this in onto the general, it's the Librans out there, as I said, they don't say anything. They don't let people know that they aren't feeling well. Okay, they'd rather not say anything. Okay, but this has got to, you've got to get this to the surface now. It's saying here, you've got to clean your act up. You've got to bring these feelings and emotions to the surface with your health. The new moon as well, aspect of it is saying it's got to be a new chapter, a new phase in your life where you've got to stop this self-sabotaging, you've got to stop this why do I bother situation, okay? You sit there thinking, I feel like I'm dying on the inside out. It's all this negativity feed that you give yourself, okay? The darkness around this crocodile as well, it's like raining on your own parade, literally. Yet you see everything, Libra. You see and feel everything. That's why you struggle so much, okay, in dealing with your own issues, because you see everything and you don't say anything. Or even if you do say things, you get frustrated because you think, why bother saying anything, because nobody listens to me, okay? But you've got to come out of this, okay? It's saying you've got to leap out of this, a leap of faith, and start believing that things can get better. Now, on the collective with the person who's lost a child, okay, this is, you haven't been saying anything, okay? You've observed of what's gone on because you've dealt with all the grief of it and everything else of that. But it's a message for you now saying, no longer not saying anything. That's why Spirit have come in and say, you've got to bring this to the surface. It's something that you've got to address, okay? You've got to bring all these emotions to the surface and get justice for what's gone on there, okay, for that situation. Now, if I'm looking at the romantic side now, because I like to try and look at the romantic side as well for those who want to know what's going on in their partnerships. I'm still keeping you as the crocodile, Libra, and you're dealing with the fish, okay? Libra, who I'm dealing with on the relationship, things have been going through your mind. You haven't said anything, okay? You've taken stock on a relationship, and this is how you have felt within it, I feel. Having the 10 of Earth, okay? I feel some of you in a relationship are coming to a close, okay? There's coming to an end of a relationship here. It's consuming you too much. It's taking too much energy off you. You feel like you're putting in that much on this. It's a one-sided relationship, okay? And you've had enough of it, really. You've had enough of the one-sided relationship here. You have, I feel, who I'm picking up with, have just been purse strings for somebody. Literally been purse strings, and you are waking up to this person of how they've sort of been treating you, okay? They have bled you dry, okay? Now, this is not going to resonate with all Libras here, but I'm picking up with a Libra here who has opened their eyes, okay, and literally been took hook, line and sinker in this relationship. They have had money. Just literally, this person, whoever you're dealing with, has literally just took you for a ride, Libs, okay? You have provided, you have given, you know, you'd give anybody anything where you felt like you were in love with them, okay? But you have seen them now for their true colours, okay? And I do feel this is going to come to the surface. And it's saying with the clean it up, this is about cleaning up the relationship here. As in, you're going to let this relationship go because you have literally realised that you felt, as I said, it hasn't been a normal loving relationship. It's as though you were there supporting somebody financially, and you've opened your eyes to the fact that they don't really love you, okay? They don't really love you, and all your emotions are going to come to the surface, and you are going to address this with whoever this relationship is focusing in on here within the reading. You haven't got the energy to carry on in this relationship any longer. You have felt like it's been dying for a while. You have masked yourself, but the mask is starting to come off now, okay? Yes, it is going to sort of emotionally give you, you know, screw you up in your mind, basically, of what's gone on here. It's as though you didn't want to see what was going on, but now you have realised that they didn't really love you for you. They just loved you for what you were providing them. And as I said, this is not going to resonate with everybody on the Libra stance. But those who I am picking up with, I've got some Librans here who have got a big wake-up call that the person that they have been in a relationship with has literally only been with them for their financial gain. Knowing that they have been looked after, you've bought them gifts, you know, you've never batted an eyelid really, but it's saying here that something will, if this hasn't already happened, Libra, it's a prediction for you to say that you are going to have a massive wake-up call in a relationship, and you are going to realise that this person has literally took you for a ride financially, okay? As I said, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but that's what I'm feeling. So, my lovely Librans, you take what you can or don't take on this message. It's not going to resonate with the thousands of people out there. Whoever comes to my channel, you have been guided for a specific reason, okay? And hopefully there'll be an element of my reading where you can take on board. It may not be directly to you. It could be a friend that you see and confides in you, and you think, God, that sort of relates to what she was saying about that person. So don't just focus it on yourself. Think of the wider picture, your friends, your family who are around you, where this could fit in, or you know of somebody who lost a child and it was through the hospital's negligence, okay? And then you might say to them, you know, are you looking into suing them? Because they might not, you know, they might just be not wanting to say anything, but there's a spirit message there saying they need to, because it was negligent, okay? So I'm just going to read you now my little bit of added poetry, Libra, what I had for you. And as I said, I had song choices this month as well popping out to me. So please look in the description box below and have a look at the song choice that I picked out for you. Okay, so it said, search for the hero inside of you. No need, it's already there. Free will and judgment to speak the truth. Wise words will cut the air. Don't meet your troubles halfway. Deal with the concerns at hand. You struggled with weakness and self-doubt, but now you understand the power is within you to heal all that you fear. You will win the battle, so troubles will disappear. Okay, so take on board there what I had from my meditative information come through to me from my poetry side of things. You know, search for the hero inside of you, okay, especially for those who have lost a child, okay. So yeah, as I said, take on board what you will there, Libra, from this message today, and I am just going to tie it up now with a charm. So I'm just going to have a dig around in here. I'm not looking, I'm just digging around in the box, and we'll have a look what we pull out for you. And we have the fairy sitting on the moon, and there's a little star behind. So this, I always look at this charm as a wish from the universe, okay? It is saying here there's a new phase, a new moon, a new cycle going to start in your life that is going to take you out of this negativity. It also portrays the universe and spirit have got your back, okay? Have literally got your back. The fairy is showing that you're in a fragile state at the moment, okay? But you can't see what is being worked behind the scenes for you. As I said, the divine has got your back here, and spirit is closer than you realise, especially for the aspect of where I said the child was lost. So that's why that charm has come out for you, my lovelies, saying that wishes will come true. On the romantic side of things here, it's a fragile situation that you have been in. I feel that you have been exposed to. You've had your goodwill taken advantage of, and I feel that fragile relationship is something that you are going to leave, okay? But again, it's saying once that's left and you come out of that relationship, the universe has your back again, and a new door will open, and somebody else you know, will be coming into your life. But it's saying here, nobody is worthy of taking you for a ride for money. And that's what I was picking up with some Libras here who have literally been taken for a ride, and they've seen the truth of that. They've seen the true colours of that person, okay? And it will cause emotion, don't get me wrong, because I do feel that there was a connection, a tie there, and you'll feel hurt, Libs, that they could literally take you for a ride, because I do feel that they have been seeing somebody else, okay, but still wanting to keep connections with you because they feel cushy that they can rely on you for money. So it's just saying you'll be cutting your ties there on the relationship side. So my lovely Libras, I hope you can take something on board there. As I say, don't struggle to make it fit. If it's not for you, then it isn't for you at this time. If you are new to my channel, then hopefully any likes, comments, it helps me on my journey and makes my channel grow, because I'm just a normal person like you at the end of the day, where I have to work for a living in the normal world outside there, and I just do this because it's a passion of mine. I love connecting with people out there in the real world, so to speak, even though it is like cyberspace. You are real people, and I have met some lovely people connected through YouTube, and that is why I wanted to start my channel at the end of June last year. So yeah, anybody who does subscribe, then thank you, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time then, Libra. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.